Okay, this video, which I have to do under 15 minutes, is going to share with you some of the or all of the apps that Google offers for free and also Microsoft offers for for an amount, because I know there's questions about what do I use. It's again, I use Toyota, Hyundai, Ford, Chevy, and it's whichever is preferred. It's a user preference, but a lot of times money is a factor. So just looking at Microsoft, and notice I put Microsoft.com because if in fact you have an account, you can get to it from Microsoft.com. You don't have to put the www, okay? But Microsoft.com, and you sign in, log in, whichever, and it gives you access to your subscription that you're paying for. But as we look here, I did a session on calendar, but I also emphasized that more than likely, calendar right here um, can be done with Google Calendar, which I use for my personal and non work related things. But I use this calendar for the B County Adult Literacy Council and Coastal Bend College before that. We just happen to have a Coastal Bend College license to use Microsoft. And so these are our Microsoft Office applications. Microsoft is the company, Office is the suite. And within the suite are all these little presents. That's the way to look at it. So I just highlighted some of the ones that I use quite often. There are many that I don't use, but you can get an idea of what they do right here. The calendar, of course, well, it's a calendar, a reminder that things are coming up. Excel, we'll get into in the next session. I use forms a lot, but we're not going to get to forms. We only have so much time, the end of June, and then we're off for a couple of months, and but this will give you an idea. Forms are good for surveys. I use them a lot for surveys. Um, I use Clipchamp for recordings, which I'm doing right now. But Google has their own version of recording, and there are many free recording uh, applications out on the web. Be careful of which one you download, though, and it is for tutorials like I'm doing right now. OneDrive is where we store our files, and it is equivalent to Google Drive. Outlook is the email, which is equivalent to Gmail. PowerPoint is, we're going to hopefully cover that after Excel, where we make presentations. It's like your overhead projector, just like Word is a typewriter and Excel is a calculator. Google will have one called Google Slides. Teams is what I'm using or will like to use uh, if you would like to meet online for assistance and such, where you meet, share, and chat. And at the bottom is Word. Now, these were in alphabetical order, okay? So, not by popularity. Word is obviously a very popular word processor. And for Google, it's Google Docs. So, just to illustrate all that, let's go to the other one. So, once again, if you ever get lost, always go to google.com and you click on that little hamburger thing. There's 9 dots. And here they are. I'm going to equate them to the other as well. There is Google Drive. I always put Google in front to emphasize for uh, clarification and to avoid confusion. Except for Gmail, I don't call it Google Mail. I call it Gmail. YouTube is this is a big thing right now. I'm using YouTube to store videos that I do for you to view, which is where they're at right now. If you're viewing this video right now, I use Google Maps a lot just because it takes me places. Calendar, I have it on my phone. Also, keep in mind that a lot of times, a lot of these apps, like the calendars, especially the calendar, you probably want to put that on your phone because most of the time you get a reminder, and you don't want to have to go to your computer every time to see if there's mail or a calendar invite. You want it to go off on your phone. So I know there is that line between, um, what do you want to call it? Engagement and urgency. Like if it's an urgent calendar invite, it needs to get to you soon. And the closest or the most efficient way to do it is on your phone. Google Meet would be like Teams. And we can illustrate that at some point later on if you so desire. Let me know. Google Sheets is like Excel. Google Docs is Microsoft Word. Google Slides is the equivalent to PowerPoint. There are a few others that I have. Forms is the equivalent. Google Forms is like Forms in Microsoft for surveys and such. And Chrome is your browser. Google Chrome is the browser. And what I mean by the browser is what you surf the internet with. It's a browser. We can stop right here and compare. Um, and if you look way down at the bottom of my screen, here is Chrome. I'm pointing at it right there. That's Chrome. The Microsoft version is called Edge. You may prefer that one. It's again Ford or Chevy. Which one do you want to use? I mean, I have a few others that I use. I have four. Um, like I'm going to type in Firefox. Here's Firefox. It's a browser. It's what you use to surf the web. It's just another way of www. That's basically what it is. The other one, I don't think I have it on here. Probably not, is Safari. I don't have Safari on here. Safari is the Apple version, and that's the one that you probably will have on your iPhone. I do have it on my iPhone. It is an Apple product, but you can always download these if you wanted to. I mean, you can go. The funny thing about it is you can go to Edge to download Chrome. You can go to Chrome to download Edge. And more than likely, your computer that came with Microsoft Windows 11 or is going to, by default, make Edge your browser. But if you prefer Chrome, you immediately go to Edge and you go to just type in download Google Chrome and it'll take you to google.com and it'll let you download Chrome or Safari or Firefox. There are some others like Opera and things like that. Sorry that sometimes I get things popping up on my screen. So I just wanted to point that out, that Chrome is simply a browser, personal preference. And I don't use all of these. I think I'm done. No, a few more. Here's YouTube. YouTube, as a matter of fact, at this moment, let me go to it real quick here. I got 6 minutes remaining. I am at YouTube and I just uploaded the Word tutorial and the Google Docs tutorial. And I'm going to upload the one I'm working on right now on Google Apps versus Microsoft Apps. That'll be the third one. If there are any others that you may desire for me to upload, and then when I upload them to YouTube, I share them with you through your email, and y'all can watch them. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me go back to where I'm at. Again, this is just a quick overview at google.com of all the apps that are afforded you and also Microsoft. All right. So Microsoft versus Google. They're both good. One costs, the other one doesn't. Hope you enjoyed it.